Hello and welcome back to our channel.
If you've been considering purchasing a property in Portugal, then this video is for you.
I am Rafael.
And I am Mia. We're the founders of Mall Portugal, a property advisory company that helps you buy property in Portugal like a local.
We are buyers agents and experts in the matter and have been helping people buy properties mostly remotely in Portugal since 2019.
We post new videos every Sunday covering everything about moving to Portugal, purchasing property walkthroughs, and life renovation updates.
And much more, so make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell.
Portugal is an attractive country to live and invest in because you pretty much have everything you want in one place. We have amazing beaches, incredible nature, delicious food, very friendly people. We're rich in history, the weather is definitely the best one in Europe. We have more than 300 days of sunshine per year and so much more.
It's no wonder you're considering buying a property in Portugal. But as with any foreign country, the process of purchasing a property in Portugal isn't that black and white. There are additional steps and processes required to purchase a property, and we will be breaking down the necessary steps you will undergo in this video.
Step number 1. Get to know Portugal and get a feel for it. Most of our clients are remote buyers and never been to Portugal, and we help them achieve their goals by being their man on the ground. However, if you want to move here permanently, we always recommend visiting Portugal first and getting to know the country. Visit the areas we recommend to get the feel of the place before deciding if it's the right fit for you. This is always our step 1, coming up with few locations that might be the right ones for you.
Step 2. Get your NIF number. Get in contact with a lawyer and an accountant. Once you're working with us and tap into our network, we will refer you a lawyer for getting your NIF number, which is also your tax ID number here in Portugal. If you are not a resident in Portugal, you will need the help of a fiscal representative to acquire a NIF number. There are many services that help you to do this remotely. Typically, a lawyer accountant can help you with this. While you're at it, we recommend you to opening a Portuguese bank account too, as you will need it eventually. Once you're working with us, we can also facilitate this by providing you with a rich local network of lawyers, accountants, architects, engineers, and contractors, for instance.
Step 3. Research and visit as many properties as possible. Now you're set with a NIF number, bank account, and you already have some ideas of the country and the locations we recommended for you. It's time for research, and research. This will be a dialogue between us and you. Altogether, we'll be discussing pros and cons about each property we come up with. And obviously, if you saw online some property that you're curious about, we'll discuss it together. Idealista.pt is a good start for you, although it has no more than 60% of the market inventory. We always take a look at it also, although we have other tools for helping us to do a deeper search before actually going to visit the property that you selected as a shortlist. Sometimes, while at the places, we end up finding some more properties that were not listed anywhere just by walking around or talking to the local people. Some people in Portugal still prefer to do things that old school way and won't list properties online.
Step 4. Don't focus on property only. Our advice at this stage is to get a more in-depth knowledge about your future property, that it is not exclusively the property itself. Go beyond it and see it integrated in a bigger picture. How's the neighborhood? Who are the neighbors? Is it a busy street or a quiet place? How is it at night? Quiet or a party place? Any train lines around? How are the connections? Try to get as much information as possible for helping you with the decision making.
Step 5. Put in an offer. You found the perfect property. Now it's time to put in an offer and start negotiating the price. Here we will use all the information that we could gather together with the market knowledge and use it for trying to break the price down. Also include in the negotiation the terms for the deal, including down payment percentage and timeline for the deed.
Step 6. Price is now locked. Now that you and the seller succeeded on agreeing for the deed and price, we reached out what we usually call a gentleman's agreement. Money didn't change hands yet, any document was yet signed, but both sides have a verbal agreement done. You promise it to buy and the seller promises to sell the property for the agreed price and with the agreed terms. At this point, word is everything, and the seller will start sending all the property and personal documents needed for moving on with the deed in a more formal way.
Step 7. CPCV, Promissory Contract. It's time to put in all in writing. A promissory contract is exactly that. A promise from the owner and buyer to keep their word and seal the negotiated price and terms by signing this initial contract as pay for the agreed down payment. Usually the down payment for CPCV is 10 to 20%, depends on the terms and conditions. And this is different from reservation. Reservation fee is refundable, so many realtors prefer not to do it, where CPCV is usually non-refundable.
Step 8. Finalize paperwork and sign. The final signature, call it also in Portuguese escritura, must happen at a notary. And you will need proof of payment for the IMT, which is the transaction tax, and also the stamp duty. And then you will need all the personal and the property documents, including what it's called in Portuguese caderneta perdial, and this is property ID, energy certificate, license of use for the property, and the land registration. This can be all done remotely as long as your lawyer have a power of attorney to represent you. Once this is all done and submitted, it is officially yours. Congratulations!
Step 9. Move in or begin construction. The last and final step is to either move into your new home, hand the keys to your property manager if you plan to rent it out, or start to plan the renovation process. We will get more into the post-property purchase steps in next video. These steps can fluctuate slightly, but overall they're all standard when purchasing property in Portugal. And remember, there is no one-size-fits-all when it comes to purchasing property, especially from abroad. Our clients range from people relocating due to retirement to people who are looking into purchasing property remotely for investment purposes. Either way, we're confident we can help you purchase the most suitable property at the best rate possible. We hope this breakdown of the property purchasing process in Portugal gives you a better idea of what to expect.
If you would like our help with purchasing property in Portugal, please contact us via email or schedule a complimentary discovery call using the link in the description below.
If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. We will be posting informative videos every week, and you don't want to miss that.
Connect with us on Instagram and TikTok too. We're quite active on both. Drop your questions in the comments and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. See you next week for the next video.
Ciao!